All right, everybody, welcome back to Action Football Sundays. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I know that I am. And here we are again with the 1980 Cleveland Browns as we take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here in Tampa Bay. And we won the toss. We will go ahead and receive here in the first half. And the kick is not a particularly good one. And we have returned that here. There's Hall going all the way out to the 46-yard line, which bodes well for us. Here we go, 1st and 10, and we're going to pick up right where we left off last time. We're going to pick up here with a little bit of I formation action. They're showing blitz, and we'll see if they actually blitz or not. And we'll just do 1st and 10. We'll do the run to Pruitt. They do blitz. He gets a little bit there of a gain of 1 yard there. Not too much going on. We're going to try it once again here, and I think we're going to do actually a little bit of a play action screen pass here to Charlie White. Let's see what happens. See if we can confuse him a little bit. And White is open. He's got room to run. Well, it looked like he had room to run, but they caught up with him. Lost of 3 yards in that play. That may have been a little bit ill-advised, and we'll actually go back to the shotgun here. And let's see what we can figure out here, huh? Yeah, we're going to go to Rucker on this one, a little slant pass, and see if we can't try to get something out of this. Looked for a second there like Sipe was going to be sacked, but no, he does find Rucker up the middle for 9 yards. 4th and 3 now, ball at the Tampa Bay 47. And I'm wondering, I'm thinking here, do we want to just go for it? Do we want to do something a little bit fancy? Let's see what would happen if we do. Let's just do a little cross pass here to Ozzie Newsome. See if we can pick up these 3 yards. I'm thinking we can punt, but it's a complete pass to Newsome, and we get the first down just like that. I was about to say we could punt there, but I don't really see what the point is in punting in that situation because they get the ball. I mean, we probably kick the ball into the end zone, and then they get the ball at the 20-yard line again. We might as well go for it. We're on the 50, any sort of return on the punt, and we might be back up to where we were in the first place. So that was one of those little decisions that you might forget about. Go 3 wideouts here, confuse him a little bit, and that was a very poorly thrown pass by Sipe, and that brings up 3rd down. We'll go back to the split backs here, and we'll go to Dave Logan and see if we can find him. Logan, every time I look at this, he always has lower completion percentages. I don't know if they're just lower by nature or not, but I find him a good guy to pass to, as we saw their game of 10, and that brings up 1st down now, and we are driving the field at the Tampa Bay 26-yard line, and we're going to come right back with a pass, little hitch pass to Rucker, and we're going to try to get this defense a little bit off balance, and Rucker's got another 1st down for us. And we're getting to the point here where I think they have no idea what it is that we're going to do, and that we should be able to just do a quick run here with Pruitt. Let's see if he can get a hole. They've got a run defense, and not much is going on there. Gain of 1. 2nd down now, and let's see what we can do. Miller into the game. Cleo Miller into the game there at running back. I guess we may have used what's his name? We may have used Charlie White maybe a little bit too much there in the early going. I'm not sure. Sipe nowhere to run, throw it, so he runs and he gains. It looks like 5 yards on that play on 2nd down, 3rd and 4, and we're going to go back to this I formation. We're going to go back to Pruitt, and let's just take it here up the middle and see what we can do. Pruitt's got a hole. Not enough of one though, and he gains 2 yards. It brings up a 4th and 2. And, boy, yeah, what do we do? I think we actually kick the field goal in this case since we're on the road. Cockrock's kick is up, and I think that is good. That is good. 3-0 Cleveland, and that is the way this game starts. And we're going to kick this one deep and see what we can do. And I'm not sure what happened at that kickoff. I suppose that one just went into the end zone. We didn't really see much of it. So it is. Go back to the 3-4 with the 2 DBs. We have auto blitz on as we did before, and I think that we are just going to start with a run defense and see where we go from here. I haven't done any really sort of look at Tampa Bay and what to expect. Gain of 2 yards there on that 1st down play. 2nd down now, and 8 yards to go. We'll go back to the 3-4, and we'll just run a basic defense here as we try to feel them out early on. They run a little pitch out there to the left. And they gain nothing on. They gain 1 yard, and now it's 3rd and 7. It's one of those must-pass downs, and so they bring in the extra wide receiver. We do have the auto blitz on. We're going to play pass. I don't think that they're going to try anything really fancy here. And unfortunately, the defensive setup does not work for us. And Darden somehow makes the tackle without being here on the chalkboard at all. I'm not quite sure how that one works. Sometimes when you're playing this game, you've got to sort of suspend your understanding of reality and just sort of go with it. I thought he was going straight for a touchdown. Quarterback Williams now is chased out of the pocket and gains a number of yards. And there's Darden again. Boy, he's having a heck of a game because you can't even see him. That will confuse the defense every single time. 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay, and that pass is incomplete. And it'll bring up 2nd down right away. And I do think that they're going to likely run again here. I formation for Tampa Bay. And that pass again is incomplete, and it looks like Williams probably just threw that one away. And we will play pass defense here, and we do blitz. And boy, that one is almost picked off by Hall. It looks like it was, and we will try to block this kick. And that is going to be good, and it is 3-3. So pretty good here in the early going. That was a good stop by our defense. And we'll see what we have going on here. Another short kickoff. We're going to get the ball there at the 29-yard line. Miller with a pretty good return. And we have it once again, 1st and 10. And off we go into the I formation. And we'll do Mike Pruitt here to the right side. See if he can get a hold. Gets a little bit of a hole. He gets about 4 yards there, which is good. That's kind of what we wanted him to do. 2nd down, we'll just run with the other one. We'll have this on the left side with Cleo Miller and see what he's like. I think it's the first time we've really played him so far in this season, and there's 1 yard for him. Brings up a 3rd down, and we'll go back to the split backs and see if we can get Rucker here on a little short cross. And Sipe ends up throwing that one away. Not a good pass by him again, and we will punt this one deep. Here comes Johnny Evans, first time in this game. Fairly quick-paced game so far. Not quite as quick as last week's game was, though, but this is good enough. And we're going to do 2 DBs again, and we'll just run a basic defense because I could see them doing something a little tricky in passing. They end up running it there for 3 yards, sort of off the left side, off the left tackle there, I believe. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. And I'm actually going to play pass defense. Let's see what happens. They do pass, and they've got nowhere to throw it. And that one's thrown away. There's an attempt at a long pass, and that's always risky to do because now you just brought up 3rd down. They bring out the extra wide receivers, and that is also incomplete, and just like that, the Buccaneers are forced to punt again. So two drives result in field goals, and then we've got 2 straight drives that go absolutely nowhere, one for each team, and we start off with a number of punts. And we'll see if we can get Dave Logan here on maybe a little bit longer route, a medium pass. Nothing going on there. Sipe looking for Miller and makes a pretty poor throw of it there. Pretty ill-advised. We'll go to Mike Pruitt now and see if we can open something up for the running game, get a few yards to work with, and he gets 2. 3rd and 8 now, and it's one of those must-pass situations, and we'll see if we can get Ozzie Newsome, have him go out a little bit. There he goes, and he makes the catch, but it's not going to be enough for the 1st down. Gain of 7 is going to be 4th and 1. 4th and 1 actually are odds that I kind of like. We're going to run Pruitt on the dive. And this is one of those where if we're wrong, it's okay. And we're going to be wrong here. It's going to be Tampa Bay ball. No gain, so they stop us on 4th down. But still just outside of scoring position. And I think that our defense can hold them here. Let's see what we do. And I don't have any zone defensive backs, actually. This might not work so well. There is a little screen pass, and it's an illegal shift on the offense. There was a little screen pass by Tampa Bay that worked. That's not what that play was designed to do, though. Now we'll put our zone defensive backs back in, and we will, again, we'll play for the pass here now that it's 1st and 15. And naturally, they run it, but they're not going to get very far. A little bit of a pitch there to the left side. They gain 4 yards. And second down, and they have the pass offense out already, and we're just going to go with it and cover them and see what we can do. Jones with the completion, and we had him double teamed, at least if the scoreboard is to be believed, and that was a pretty good play there by Tampa Bay. And well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So the Buccaneers in real life in 1980 really didn't have much of a team. I think it was a lot of hope at the beginning of the season, but this is not a team that played well at all. They're not going to get a playoff here. End of the first quarter, and it's 3-3. And this is a game that I came into expecting us to do much better than this. We're gonna try to show tight covers. Let's see if we can get them to second guess their own play call. We didn't get them to second guess anything or to change anything, but we did get a bad pass out of it. This time we're actually going to play a tight man, and let's just see what happens. Not only that, but the auto blitz had a blitz called, and the quarterback there, it's Williams, takes off, ends up gaining 8 on the play. That brings up 4th and 2, and they're going to kick another field goal. And that's no good. That's just missed to the right, I suppose. It's hard to tell from that little ball. I thought for sure that was going to be good. We're going to go back in the I formation here. We're going to go to Miller this time, have him run a little off tackle and see how he does. Miller with a very, very good run, 7-yard run there, again on first down. We're going to stay in the I. We will run to Pruitt on the left side, go the other way, see if we can get this first down. Nah, not much going. 1 yard is all that Pruitt's able to gain. And we're going to do Miller on that left side, thinking that they're going to play pass. And Miller is just short of the first down. My goodness. 1 yard gain, and that brings it up a 4th and 1. All right, this is why we tune in, because we want to see these crazy play calls on 4th down and see us take big risks. And here comes Pruitt, and he's got it by the nose of the ball. And you can see that right here. You can see that the nose of the ball just got over the line. We're going to go to our man Rucker here. A little medium cross pass to Rucker, and let's see what we can do here on first down. And it looks like Sipe, I thought he was going to be sacked for a second there. We complete the pass to Rucker, and I wonder if there's going to be passing interference in this. Now, holding on the offense, well, that kills that. That kills that. My goodness. All right, we're going to go back here to the shotgun now as it's 1st and 20, and we'll see if we can get Ozzie Newsome here. I don't blame them for blitzing. I would do the same thing. They were showing a safety blitz that never really comes. Throw is to Newsome, and is a good throw, but he's just unable to hang on. And so we will try this one here to Rucker again out of the shotgun. That holding penalty just kills you. Sipe has to dump this one off to Pruitt, and he makes the throw. It's going to be another hold. Now it's encroachment by the defense, which is a little bit better than taking the play. And we'll try once again. We'll try it out here to Logan now. We'll do a little medium fly pass and see what we can do with this pattern. And it's complete to Logan for the first down. That's exactly what we needed. And looks like we have a guard injured on that play. And here we go. Now 11:38 left here in the first half, and we have something moving. And now we're going to go back to the I formation. We're going to do a little sweep here with Pruitt and just see what we can do to change up our play calls and to run the game at Tampa Bay. He only gains 1 yard. It looks like Pruitt's going to have another one of those not exactly so great games. We're going to go again to Miller, and Miller's able to gain 2 on that one, and I have a feeling that Miller's going to wind up having to come out of this game. And we'll go back to split backs. We'll see if we can just get this first down going to Rucker. Sipe trying to dump it off to Newsome, and he's dropped another one today. Not a good game for Newsome, and we're not going to go for it on 4th and 7. I'm sorry about that. We've already gone for it a couple times on crazy 4th downs, but we're not going to go for it on 4th and 7 from up there. Very, very good punt. Punt of 44 yards. We get him pinned back there. We're there at the Tampa Bay 8-yard line now, and it's going to be 1st and 10. We go back in it with my favorite double DBs in the zone. We'll just do a basic defense and see what happens. No blitzers on that one, and they complete a pass right over our center back, or our cornerback. I'm sorry, Bolton, who playing too much Football Manager. the cornerback Bolton, who is totally beaten on that play, and That is a first down, and that's sort of upsetting for us. You kind of wish that we had a little bit of help there on that side. And just like that, they're starting to march the field now against us. Another first down on that 11-yard run. And it's another completion there, this time to House for another first down, another 11 yards. Let's see what we can do. Same thing again, 3-4 defense. And I was reading on, that's the incomplete pass there. I was reading on Wikipedia about this Tampa Bay team, and whoever wrote the article had some speculation that after a certain amount of time, and we're going to take this auto blitz off, after a certain amount of time that the rest of the NFL caught on to their 3-4 defense. I hope that doesn't happen to us in this game. I am not sure what happened on that pass. I'm sorry, because I had Clarence Scott's little in-game card bump up in front of me while I was trying to figure out what was going on. There are a couple little glitches and little things in this game that you notice from time to time, and that's definitely one of them, where I don't want to have this thing pop up while I'm trying to see what happened with the play. Incomplete pass on 3rd and 9 by Tampa Bay, and we are going to return this punt. So far, kind of a nothing ball game. Let's let this one roll and just see what happens. Rolls dead to the 7-yard line, so 1st and 10 here from the 7. And we will run it with Pruitt and just try to get a little bit more room. Pruitt's good for that gain of 3 yards there on 1st down. We'll try a little quick pass here to Logan. And Sipe just nowhere to go with it. And that brings up this problem again. We'll go here to Rucker now on 3rd down. And Sipe again, I mean, it looks like he's just trying to dump it over to Pruitt. And we're going to have to punt this one out of our end zone. Well, this drive is starting to sputter. And I'm really worried about this game, because it looks like this is one of these games where we can't get Pruitt to run well. It was a fairly good punt, but we were so far deep that they have it now at the 50-yard line, and we'll see what we can do here. We will run a pass defense, since Tampa Bay has been passing it well. They have more net yards than we do so far. We just can't get a drive to go. We don't even have 100 yards yet on this game. That was a excellent run there by Tampa Bay on 1st down, gaining 6 yards. Now it's 2nd and 4. And the game plan is slowly starting to fall apart, and they may have done their homework against me. 3rd and 4 now. We stop that run, and here, of course, naturally, we're going to play against the pass. No blitz coming, and they just throw it right on top of our cornerbacks. Tell you, Bolden has had, I think that's about the 3rd or 4th time today that we've had good coverage and we've had good defense, and the ball has just been thrown right over the top of him, and he can't stop him. 1st down, it's a run, and Bell ends up gaining 2 yards there for Tampa Bay, and it's going to be 2nd down, and I'm going to go with this basic defense once again, because I'm not quite sure what to expect. And they do run it despite the blitz, and boy, we really stopped them. 3rd down now. They're playing a hurry up for some reason with 3 minutes to go. I don't really understand this. And Bolton intercepts that. That's his 3rd interception on the season. And that kind of makes up for some of the poor play that we've seen so far from him. We're going to do something really risky. Go out of the shotgun here. And let's do a little cross pass to Newsome now. We have the ball at our own 4-yard line. It looks like the same setup that we had for our last possession. And that works. We have just a little bit of clock remaining here, but we need to get this 1st down, and we're going to run it with Pruitt here, and we'll just take this to the 2-minute warning. And Pruitt's got room to run. Well, had a little bit of room to run. He only gains 1, and this is the worry that I have, that Pruitt's going to have one of these games where he just is not running all that well. We're going to go back again into the shotgun. Let's see if we can find Reggie Rucker. We're going to just call the same, just about the same pass again, or the same play again. It is complete to Rucker. There's a penalty on that play, though. I'm worried it's going to be a hold. Offsides on the defense. We're going to decline. And we'll just go back to passing now. 2-minute drill. And Sipe gets sacked. Despite the fact that we're running this in the shotgun, Sipe still manages to find a way to be sacked. It's telling me that Tampa Bay is running an unknown defense, so I guess I could have audible, but I don't know what to expect, so I'm not going to audible there. 144 left. It's not quite emergency timeout time, but I do think that it is time to pull out the extra wide receiver, and we're going to commit a little bit more to the pass, and Sipe has just nowhere to go. Loss of 5 on that one. A little bit surprising here that we're unable to pass the ball out of the shotgun. Sipe this time dumps it off to Pruitt, and he fumbles. It looks like that one's marked down on the 36, and Tampa Bay does us a favor by calling a timeout. I was about to say, I thought that Pruitt gained more yards on that one than he'd gained rushing all day long, and Sipe is sacked again. Loss of 6. I don't know if there's someone that we're missing here on this offensive line or what, but Sipe has been sacked several times today, has had numerous rush passes, and just looks like he doesn't know how to throw the ball. Having a particularly bad game. 5-yard return on that punt, and boy, I was a little bit worried about this one. I thought that I think that we have a better team than Tampa Bay does, and I think that we should be dominating this game, especially after how we beat the Chiefs last week. Tampa Bay just run it up to Eckwood. I suppose I probably should be stopping the clock here, so I will. We're going to play pass defense once again. And, boy, big sack by Hall. My goodness, 12-yard sack on that play. And there's another sort of desperation attempt at a timeout to see if we can continue to move them back. They're just going to give it to Eckwood, and he's going to run. Bradley with the tackle. No gain on that one, which brings up 4th and 20. We call our final timeout. We're going to try to block this punt. I mean, it's sort of a desperation attempt. We'll try to return the punt as well and see what happens. Return that one for 5 yards. And here we are. We're going to bring in the extra wide receiver, and we'll just throw a long pass here. I probably should have us in the shotgun, but it's all right. We do complete it to Rucker. He's tackled, and there's not going to be enough time for another play. Nope, no time. No time for another play. And now we kick off here. So it's still 3-3 at halftime. I was wondering a little bit if the scores here in 1980 in this replay weren't a little bit too inflated. Well, here's your answer. All right, we're going to have those 2 zone defensive backs, and we're going to play run here, even though they passed actually quite a bit here on first down. They're passing it again. Fortunately for us, that was a particularly bad passing attempt by Williams with that quick draw. I think we're going to play run defense here again and just see what happens. And they do run it. They run it up to Eckwood, and he's got maybe a yard, 4 yards. Not much room, though, to run, and you know that they're kind of forced to pass here, and they bring out the 3rd wide receiver. House is completed, and Flint makes a tackle out there. Flint is not necessarily the person that we want to be playing the cornerback position, but that's all right as long as he makes the stop and doesn't allow the first down to be passed right on top of him. I'm worried that we fumbled here, given the way that these guys are running there at the bottom. We have fumbled, but it looks like Bolton picked it up and return of 6. So, yeah, we know that this is a problem with Action PC football. These fumbles don't quite work the way that they're supposed to after kicks. We'll try the I formation here and Pruitt with a off tackle on the right side. And once again, he gains nothing. So I feel like that play is kind of a known quantity. We'll do a little pass to Ozzie Newsome here and see if we can get him to catch one. He has the completion, and he's short of the first down. 3rd and inches now, and we're going to try it again with Pruitt this time on the right side, see if we can get this little gain. And there's Dave Logan's card right in the way. Pruitt gains 3, and we have first down again, and we're going to stay in this formation, and we'll do a little slant pass here to Logan. Yep, the slant route works, and he's got the first down. That's what we wanted to see. And I think we do potentially have them on the run here, so we'll try one down to Newsome. Their safety winds up covering him. He's got a gain of 9, just short of the first. We'll do Pruitt again with another off tackle. And Pruitt gains 1 yard again. I mean, he's been gaining, or 2 yards, but he's been gaining about 1-2 yards every single play. I mean, if we look here at, that shows us, Pruitt's rushing yards, 15 rushes for 25 yards. All right, we'll take it. We'll take what they give us, but that's not a particularly good game for him. That's nothing like last week against Kansas City. He just ran him ragged. He ran him silly, and anyway, that was another first down by us. If we can keep to the air frequently enough, I think we'll be okay, and then mix it in with a couple of these runs to Pruitt here. Gaining nothing on that one. Gain of 1. Once again, it's just like every single time we run it to him, they've got it figured out. They know exactly what's coming. I'm not sure what's going on, if there's something about the formation that's throwing it off or what. There's a pass completed to Rucker for another first down. We should be able to get a quick touchdown here, I hope. Let's see if we can get Newsome here on a little screen cross, which is not the route that he run. Running straight to the end zone there. Not exactly what we wanted to have happen. Let's see if we can get Rucker here on second down. That's a bad pass. Bad pass by Sipe, and I'm worried that we're going to end up having to settle for a field goal. We'll try to go to Rucker here in a different pass pattern. It's going to be an offsides on us. That might actually work out to our, a false start on Newsome. That might actually work out to our advantage, and it looks like it does because when we get our completion percentages up a little bit on some of these passing plays, there's a pass complete to Rucker, and he's in for the touchdown Cleveland, and it's a somewhat late touchdown for us, first touchdown of the game. With his extra point, it'll be 10-3 if we make it, and we do. 10-3, Cleveland over Tampa Bay. The nice thing about that drive is that we didn't have a whole ton of incompletions. We were able to run quite a bit of time off of the clock. The bad part about this, of course, is that we just gave up a 38-yard return on the kickoff, and now we have to worry about dealing with this Tampa Bay passing attack, which has been much better today than we thought it would. And there's Bell going for about 7 yards on first down, and I guess they knew I was going to be looking pass on first down. Here comes another run to Bell. He's going to get a first down. He does. Gain of 4, and it's 1st and 10 again. And I'm just going to keep looking for this pass unless they run it every down. And Williams has nowhere to go with it and ends up gaining 8 yards on the run on his scramble. I don't know much about this Tampa Bay quarterback Williams, but he looks like he was a pretty good runner. He's run fairly well today. He's run better than Pruitt has. There's Williams running again. He's got a first down, 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain. And they're starting to run us ragged here, and I think they're going to try to pass again, and they do. And that one's complete to Jones. We have him double teamed. We have 2 guys on him, and we still bring it out right over the top, and that's over the top of Bolton again. Once again, Bolton having a particularly bad game, and there's not really too much that I can say about this or I can do about it other than sort of watch it happen. We play a little tighter man coverage on the line, and it apparently works for us. We're able to break up that passing play. I'm going to do basic here because I could see them trying to run and gain a first down considering how they've been running all game. No, they just do one of these hurry-up passing plays. Very ill-advised play. I don't really understand what the thought process was behind that call. And here they go again on third down for the pass, and they get it right over the top once again of Bolton. And I wonder if they've been sort of targeting him or what. I tell you, Bolton has given up yard after yard after yard, and I think we're going to try to double Jones, or I've keyed him to run. That was a mistaken decision, but it ends up being okay. I think we only give up 3 yards on that run. I wanted to key it to double him down here. Let's double him this time and see what it does. We'll run just a basic defense. And what they do is they complete it to the man who is rotated against, and that's that touchdown for Giles, and it's a 10-10 game. Well, this has not been exactly the proudest moment in my brief history of Action PC football head coaching. Nice return there by Hall, going to the 31-yard line. First and 10 now, and the question is, do we want to split backs or the I formation? We've had a little bit of luck here in the I formation here recently, and we're going to go straight to a pass to Rucker. I figure they'll be playing run, and it looks like they are. They actually were playing a pass defense, but we were able to sort of pass it right over the top of him. And we'll go now to Logan with the short cross. And that's complete, and there's a first down. 11-yard gain, and we'll do a little medium pass play to Newsom. Let's see if we can get him down the field before this blitz comes, and we can't. Another sack. How many times has Sipe been sacked today? Not having a particularly good game. I'm going to try a similar play again to Newsom. Might as well. I'm reluctant to run it. I sacked again. 3rd and 21. We're not going to get a playoff. Yeah, no play. All right, here we're in the fourth quarter, 10-10. We're going to go back to split backs, go back to the shotgun, and see if we can protect our man a little bit, and we'll try to get Rucker and see if we can get a first down out of this. That's incomplete. Bobbles the ball but can't hold on to the ball. Was right there, and he couldn't hold on to it, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried. They've been marching the ball against us. We have a very, very small advantage here in net yards gained, 213 to 211. And the way that this is running, I think that there might be a fumble somewhere. And we end up grabbing the fumble, punt of 40 yards, return of 4. And we're going to go back into the I formation. We're going to go with Miller again, who's been running a little bit better. We're going to do a trap to the right. And there goes Miller. That was a gain of 13 yards. How about that, baby? And we'll go back to Pruitt, and we'll go to the left side with Pruitt and see if we can't get him to gain a couple yards here or there. Pruitt having a very frustrating game. Gain of 2. We'll go with Miller to the right and see what happens. Gain of 1. 3rd and 7. Go back to split backs, and we'll do a little slant pass out to Newsom. I mean, yeah, slant pass to Newsom, who's right in front of Sipe. Gain of 2 on that. That was a broken play. Here comes Cockcroft. He gets it in. He gives us the lead. My goodness, buckle your safety belts. 13-10 Browns. 12 minutes left. And that I'm gonna just guessing that one was into the end zone. I have no idea what's going on. There are a lot of things here in this game as I continue to play it. I can tell that are a little bit. And my apologies. I put us in the 4-3 instead of the 3-4. There is a penalty on this play. It's gonna be an offsides on us. Holding on the offense. Oh, good. Okay, we'll take that. There are a number of things here with Action PC football that are pretty frustrating. One of them is the fact that sometimes this chalkboard just, I mean, it needs to be updated a little bit and changed a little bit, because there's a bunch of these plays that are just unclear where you look at it and you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at, and we've had a number of them here so far in this game. This is a good game. This has been really close. That's a gain of 5 by the Browns. It brings up 3rd and 14. We're going to play a pass defense again and see if we can stop him here. Our defense not having a particularly good game. Williams is going to run it, and we're able to get him. He gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 4th and 9, and they're going to be forced to punt, and we will try to block this punt. I don't think we have much of a chance of doing that. Blanchard back for the punt, and he punts it, and it's a fairly good punt. Fortunately, there's no fumble glitch. If it weren't for these fumble glitches, man, we could really get these games, played off in a hurry. We could really snap these babies off. All right, I can't do much of this yet. We're going to run it again to Cleo Miller, who's been kind of a revelation here in this game. Miller gains 1 yard on that play. That's fine, but then we're going to slow here on the clock. And we're going to do a little pass to Reggie Rucker. Rucker's got it. Not enough for the first down. 9 catches, 103 yards for him today, and he's having a good game. And we're going to go to Miller again, and we'll do the dive play out of the I formation. Anybody explain to me what happened there? Anyway, the dive play didn't quite work. We lost 1 yard, and that brings up fourth down. And we're gonna do the conservative thing. We're gonna punt here. Um, we're starting to see a little bit of weirdness happening here in this game. Hope you're enjoying this Action PC Sundays. Action Football Sundays. We have a lot of action for you here today, and most of the action is trying to figure out what in the world the game engine is trying to tell us is happening. I formation here for Tampa Bay. It's been a little while since they've run that, and they try for a very, very long pass that is incomplete. I'm not entirely certain I understand what the thought is there because they've had so much success running the ball against us. Now they run it to Bell. And we were able to stop Bell this time for a gain of only 3, 3rd and 7. But if you run it to him on first down and you get that gain of 3, then you have like 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 3. Anyway, Williams grabs it, doesn't see anyone open, runs with it, ends up losing one on the play, and we're actually going to return this punt. Only about like 20 seconds go off the clock in that possession, but we get the ball back anyway, which is perfectly fine with me. We are going to run it once again out of the I formation. We're going to run Pruitt this time because I think they're going to start catching on to the fact that we have 2 running backs. And Pruitt gets it, runs on the left side, and he gains his 2 yards. And there we have 2nd down and 8 now. And it is really time to slow it down, and it's time to be conservative, and it's time to continue running this to either White or Miller. White not having a whole bunch of attempts so far in this game. That brings up 3rd and 6, and now we can do. Yeah, we're gonna do a little pass to Dave Logan, and now Sipe is going to run with it himself, which is very ill-advised. He gains 1, and that was kind of a wasted possession, wasn't it? But it's okay. We still have the 13-10 lead, and the important thing is that we've run a bunch of time off of that clock. That's the thing that I really care about, and we get them pinned down to, it looks like, the Tampa Bay 9-yard line, and they have 1st and 10 here coming up, and I am going to once again go all out and trying to protect against this pass, and boy, man, we almost had a guy trapping the quarterback there in the backfield. They do run it, which I would consider to be a rather risky play given the game situation, but maybe it works out for them. Williams has nowhere to throw it. He runs it upfield for a 1st down. He gets about 15 yards on that run. Man, for a quarterback that I've never heard of, he certainly is having a very good time running the ball against us. Every time he's in trouble there as he throws the incomplete pass there on 1st down, every time he's in trouble, he's able to just take off of the ball and go sort of straight up the middle, and nobody can stop him. 2nd and 10 now, and he's going to try to pass again. And that's a completion to Jones on the side. I think he got out of bounds. He did. He stepped out of bounds 3 yards. Makes sense given the situation. And here's another one of these 3rd and 7s. And how many 3rd downs have they converted against us? They're going to convert another one. It looks like Bolton was not able, and he was not able to stop him on that one. That's a 1st down. We don't want to call timeout. We'll let them use theirs. And I'm just looking here really quick to see what these 3rd down statistics are like. Yeah, they're 4 of 13. We're 4 of 16 on 3rd down. So we've done, I think, a fairly good job on stopping them on 3rd down, or on 3rd down, on 2nd down. But we keep getting beaten on 3rd down, and that's been one of the stories of the game. Pass on 1st down by Tampa Bay is going nowhere, and they're at the point here where they really have to pass. They need to get that ball into field goal territory. And there's another pass that is not only incomplete, but it's intercepted by Darden. He takes that back. Tackle finally at the 50. That was at his 2nd interception of the year. And that is excellent. That bodes very, very well for us here because we're just about to the point where we can just sort of run out of the clock. We'll try with Pruitt with a little run on the right. He has nowhere to go. He ends up losing 2 on that one. And we're going to slow this one down. And let's see if it'll let us take this down to the 2-minute warning. It does. 2-minute warning now. We're going to actually throw this over to Ozzie Newsome. And then instead we dump it off to Pruitt as Newsome. You can see right there was double teamed. So sometimes the chalkboard is great. Sometimes the chalkboard tells me exactly what I want to know. And some other times the chalkboard is awful and I look at it and I can't figure out what's going on. We're going to try again with a little one of these short passes to a wide receiver. And Rucker is running predictable routes, short, medium. Thank you, Action PC Football, for telling me that I keep running the same route over and over again with him. That may be part of the problem that he's been having so far in this game. What I really want to know, though, is what I can do to get Pruitt to gain more than 1 or 2 yards every time up, but we'll see what happens as we move along. And it's Tampa Bay ball, 13-10 now, Browns. There's a penalty on this play, and I'm guessing there's going to be another hold. Now, pass interference by the defense. That flag went down early. That flag went down before the ball was even thrown. So it must have been some sort of hold on off the line or something like that. 1st and 10 now for the Buccaneers, and they Williams has another bad pass, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Williams is a good runner, but has not shown a lot of passing ability here in this game. Scott with the interception. There's a flag on the play. I think that might be against us. Yeah, it's roughing the passer against Bradley, which would explain the interception. And here we go again. 2 timeouts left for Tampa Bay. 1:21 left in this game. And that pass is gone nowhere. And it's another bad pass for Williams. That's 8 bad passes here so far. And these are bad passes that are coming in very key situations. Williams back to pass again. He's sacked by Alzado. That brings up 3rd and 19. We're not calling timeout. They will. Yep, it's official. Tampa Bay calls timeout. And this is the ball game right here. And Bolton intercepts that, and it's a return of 25 yards and 4 interceptions of the season. I think that's the 2nd of this game, and that is really going to be about all she wrote. We're going to go into the I formation. We're going to run it with White. We're going to run it off tackle with him and hope that he doesn't fumble. 3-yard gain. That's the last time out by Tampa Bay that's been called. We're going to play it safe, and we're going to go with Pruitt, and we're just going to call a draw. I'm looking here really quick to see if there's something I can do to kneel. Not seeing very much here. You can let me know in the comments if there's something that I'm missing here, because I mean, we can just play it safe and run a dive here up the middle. I think that this will be enough to see the game out. Well, I guess we'll kick a field goal then as time expires. This is completely meaningless. And time expires before the field goal is even kicked. There you go. And so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that one. All the ins and outs and the quirks of Action PC Football. Cleveland wins this one. The score is close, but it really wasn't such a close game. 13-10 Cleveland, but we were able to dominate possession of this game once again. Good mix of rushing and passing. Tampa Bay had 114 yards rushing. We were able to counter, though, with 213 yards passing. Fairly good game for Brian Sipe, though. Would have been better if I didn't keep calling the same routes every single time up. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought. And subscribe. We'll have one of these every Sunday and then a little bit on play calling on Wednesdays. And I will talk to you later. Bye.